is so much that I need to do today. I actually got something in the mail. Got some black emblems in. I'm pretty excited to get these things on and get rid of that chrome. So let's go ahead and get going. So the first step is actually getting the emblems off, and the easiest way to do this is with a heat gun and some fishing string. And I'm gonna show you guys right now how to do that. You wanna take some emblems off? Huh? You wanna take some emblems off? Alright, so once you get you a nice little piece of fishing string, you're gonna wanna go ahead and get started heating up on this emblem. And don't get the heat gun too close to the paint, obviously. And you wanna try and heat up all the glue underneath that emblem. Again, make sure you stay a few inches away from the paint at least. Okay, and then to get started, you're gonna take your little bit of fishing string, stick underneath the emblem, and just start working back and forth. And there we go. And so now you're gonna wanna go ahead and get as much off with your fingers while it's hot as you can. And I'm gonna show you guys in a second how to get the rest of that residue off before you put on the new emblems. And now you see that I've gotten pretty much all of the residue off that I could. And I'm gonna come back with a chemical in a second and show you guys how to actually get the rest of that residue off. But for now, I'm gonna go work on the other side, getting the actual emblem taken off. So now we're around on the other side, and it's gonna be the same process. Heating up all the glue, letting it get nice and sticky, and then use a fishing string to get around the emblem and get it off. Alright, so the next step of this, grab you some Glue Gun or any kind of adhesive remover. I just like using this because obviously it's surface safe. It doesn't mess up any paint or anything like that, so you don't have anything to worry about. And then grab a microfiber that's still pretty soft, but that you obviously don't have to worry about throwing away, because the one that you're going to be using is not going to be good anymore after what you're about to do. Now to get started, you have all this residue left, so what you're going to want to do is take your microfiber. Do not spray the adhesive remover directly onto the paint. You're going to want to actually spray it onto the rag, like so, and then rub it off using the rag. Now be patient with this because it will take a while. That adhesive is on there pretty well, but the easiest way that I found to do it is getting the adhesive remover all over the glue or adhesive, and then flipping the rag to a dry spot and actually rubbing on it pretty hard, and then it starts to come off really easily after that. So again, just patience and time, and it will come off. So now if you see, I've been rubbing on that adhesive for about 5 minutes or so, and it has completely come off. So last thing is you just need to get that surface really cleaned up and prepped, and get your new emblems and get ready to stick them on. So now this is going to be pretty much the hardest part, because after you remove the emblems, it's hard to see exactly where they were, but you can look really closely usually and see where they were. And that is actually pretty much perfect. I think I got it exactly where the other ones were. So go ahead and just take a rag and make sure you get all the air bubbles out of that adhesive that's on the back of that badge to make sure it's completely sealing down and actually sticking to the paint. And voila, yeah, that looks much better. So now I got the chrome badges off, got the black emblem on one side. Now I'm about to swap over to the other side, repeat the process, and hopefully get the same outcome. So far, it looks much better. It looks exactly like what I wanted it to. Completely blacked out on one side. I'm really happy with it.
No, this conversation is ended. No, been there, son.
Sweet, that's a wrap.